Hello y'all, and welcome to YoungFolk Knits. Hang out with me this week while I work on a few different projects: knitting, sewing, and spinning. Hello y'all, and welcome back to YoungFolk Knits. If you're new here, my name is Casey, and this is a channel where I share all about my love of fiber arts. So there's a lot of knitting, there's sewing, there's spinning, and who knows what else we might get up to around here. I also occasionally share about living on a small farm here in Arkansas, where my husband and myself and our children are beekeepers. We love raising gardens and animals, chickens, and just spending time outdoors here in the foothills of the Ozarks. So if any of that sounds like it might be your cup of tea, make sure and hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out on any future video content. This week, I want to take you along with me while I work on a few different things. I did recently finish my collect top, and I also finished my framed sweater. Both were test knits, and it feels like a huge weight has been lifted off of my shoulders. I do now have one test knit that I'm actively working on. It is a bit of a secret test knit, so I can't share too much about it, but I am using Knitting for Olive cotton merino in it, and I have fallen back in love with cotton merino from Knitting for Olive. It's a beautiful yarn, and because of that, I pulled out some yarn that I've had actually not too long ago. Scratch that. Last year or the year before, I was able to find some discontinued colorways of Knitting for Olive cotton merino that were on sale. So I bought a sweater's quantity to hold double that I could knit up into a DK weight sweater. And I've got to tell you, I absolutely love this base. Something about it is just the perfect mixture of cotton and merino wool that it doesn't hurt my hands. It doesn't fatigue them as quickly as most plant-based yarns have done. And I really like the feel of it. It just has this really interesting texture. There's enough merino in it that is blended so beautifully with the cotton that it creates this really fun new texture. It's 70% cotton and 30% extra fine merino wool, and I'm itching to do one more summer knit before I really jump in heavy to all my fall stuff. And so I have got this Knitting for Olive cotton merino in the color cream, and something I really like about this cream color, I don't know about y'all, but I feel like there's different colors of cream, and the super yellow bases are not my favorite. This is the color cream that I think of when I think of luxury. I don't know, something about this makes me think of high fashion or luxurious silk, luxurious linen bedding, highfalutin hotels that just really know how to paint their walls. I don't know what it is about it. It's almost more of a putty color. But this is the cream, and I love it. So I got, I have 4 balls of this Knitting for Olive cream, and I don't know if that's enough to hold a double and make a full-on top, but I also have 2 balls of Knitting for Olive pure silk in the color coal. So it's black. It's just what I would call a black color. So this is a pure silk. This is a cotton merino. I have 4 of these. I have 2 of these, and I've decided I want to make a Farnham tee by Sophie from the Knit Pearl Girl. I went through a few different patterns. I also want to make a Moon Crush tank top, which is a pattern by Jacqueline C. Slack. But in the end, I feel like this pattern and this project is one that will take me through year-round wear. I want to do a black and white striped top that not only this fiber, but also a short sleeve top. This fit, this fabric, this color, I think is something I can wear year round, especially in Arkansas. I can wear it under things. In the summer, I can wear it by itself. So I think, you know, I'm going to get the most bang for my buck in my wardrobe with this one first. So that's my plan. I'm going to hold, you know, 2 strands together. And I did test knit the original Farnham pullover sweater, and I love it. It is a fuzzy, furry, warm sweater though. So I need some black and white stripes that are more all-weather, summer friendly. So my plan is to go ahead and cast this on. I've looked at all the sizes, and normally I knit a size 5 in everything. I need to knit a size 7 in this one to get some positive ease for my bust circumference. So I'm going to cast on the size 7, and I'm very excited for the shoulder shaping. I loved doing the short rows and watching these beautiful stripes take place in the short rows on the shoulders for the pullover, and this is the same. So I think it's going to be addicting and super fun. I'm going to go ahead and get started with that, and then later this week I want to show you my Colette top. And I also have some sewing objects I need to finish up, as well as I need to get started on a sweater spin that I'm going to do. So all of that is to come this week if y'all want to hang out with me and see how it goes. But first up, let's do the fun part, which is casting on a new project. Today I am working a little bit more on my Farnham tee. So I did cast on yesterday, and I got all of my short rows done on the back. So I'm just literally working straight down the sides until I reach the length. I think I need to work like 7 inches or something like that, just straight back and forth in the stripe pattern until I hit how long it needs to be. I really like the fabric. I'm working on US 4 or 3.5 millimeter needles, and everything is working out really well so far. I really like the pure silk strands that are in these stripes with the cotton merino. I think this is going to be a super fun combo. It is a pretty dense fabric. You know, it's almost a worsted weight, basically. Definitely a DK weight fabric or gauge that I'm getting with the 2 strands held together. but I think because of the plant fibers in it, it's gonna be fine. This morning I have my turmeric and cocoa superfood elixir. So you can just add this to water or milk. I add it to water, to hot water, and you stir it up. It does not taste great, but both of these are amazing anti-inflammatories, and I need all of the help with that I can get, unfortunately. But since I cast this on last night, I need to add it into my project journal. And I get a lot of questions about my project journal. I do use the one from Making Treasures, which I love. I'm trying to keep really good notes and keep everything up to date in my journal. So at the end of the year, I'll have a really good idea of everything that I knit and the timeline that it took me. And I can take all of that information and apply it to my goals for next year.
Little sad eyes, don't you cry, 'cause you know. Little sad eyes, love will come, love will go. And when you're strong, you never ask why. But can you learn to love your weakest side? Little sad eyes, I see you carry all that pain. It's a sad life, if the hurt is all in vain. But you'll get through the darkest nights when you learn to find your shining lights. Little sad eyes, don't you see I am right behind you? Don't you know I'm carrying your weight when you're down, and when you're out, I'll be around.
I'm so pleased that last week I was able to finish my Colette top. So this was the pattern that I got to test for Sari Nordland, and she has multiple designs with this chart. She has a Colette pullover, the Colette tee, and now this sleeveless top. And I have loved all of them. I really like the pattern repeat, and I was so excited when she said she was gonna do a tank top. It's like, please, Sari, let me test this. And she said yes. So I knew that this called for a DK weight yarn, and I wanted to do it in a plant fiber. So I had talked to Antonella, which is the dyer from Cozy Posy Yarn Co., and she did have some Lush Lino DK, which is a linen and silk blend that she was about to start dyeing up. And I was able to grab some Storm Cloud, which is this lovely blue-gray color. I think it's so pretty. And because of that plant fiber, the stitch definition is just out of this world. So I talked a lot about this last week. A few modifications I did make was that it calls for a double knit band around the neck and around the arms. So I did it around the neck, and I wasn't super happy with it. I feel like I can get a really neat double knit band with wool yarn and with yarn on a smaller gauge, like fingering weight. But I did not feel like it was happening for me with this project. Now that it's blocked, it looks so much better. But I made an executive decision and decided that for the armholes, I was going to do a folded hem for the around the arms. So I did the body on a US 4 or a 3.5 millimeter, and I just went down to a US 2 and I use that to pick up my armhole stitches, and I just knit to, I think I knit like 18 rounds. I did a bind off and just sewed it down, and I feel like it gave a beautiful, clean, neat edge. I'm really happy with the armholes, and I think I would have really liked the neck in this as well. It's just a little bit of a smaller gauge, and I think it looks tidy. Then I knit my body, and I finish off with a 2-inch ribbing, and I just bound off in pattern. I knit this up pretty quickly, and I actually finished it at 12:30 at night on a Friday night, and the next morning I got up and went to the Arkansas Yarn Crawl. So I went to do a meet and greet at the Arkansas Yarn Co. along with Becky from A Hand Knit Letter, and then Tristan from Dragon Horde was there as well, and Lindsay from Always Yarn First. So we had a lot of fun. It is an awesome yarn store. So while we were there, a bunch of the girls were knitting with Universal Yarn Bamboo Pop. And I had never seen this yarn before. I definitely never felt it. And I was like touching everybody's projects. And I really liked it. It has a very soft, almost chenille-like feel to it. Now, they had multiple different weights. One was a sock weight. And then this one, it says 3 light. It looks to me like it's somewhere between a sport and a DK. So it's 50% cotton, 50% bamboo, and I got the color Penny. They had only 2 bowls of it, and it is $9.50. So I grabbed 2 bowls of this up to make a pattern by Sari Nordland that I really like. After I got it, I realized I don't know if 2 balls would be enough. These are 100 gram skeins, so there's a possibility that this would be enough, but I got on lovecrafts.com, and they had this exact yarn, this exact color on sale for $7, and I went ahead and grabbed up a couple of skeins of that because I really like this, and I even thought I would like a pullover out of it. So for $7 a ball, this is a new yarn, new to me. I like the content, I like the feel. I thought I would go ahead and snag it up, and I can always, if they're different dye lots, I can always alternate skeins, but it has a bit of a barber pole marling look to it, so I think that it's gonna blend well. So today I am really thinking about spinning, and I'm very much excited again about spinning because there is a new collection being released from Yarn Jam, and it's called the Podcasters Collection. So there's a couple of channels that she loves to watch, and they're spinners, and I think it's so cool because Trisha developed a colorway for a few of those channels, and I am very thrilled to be one of them. And let me see who else. There is Emily from Chaotic Knits, Marlene from Marlene Knits. There is Ariel from Airy Knits, Megan from A Naughty Mess, and I feel like I'm forgetting one other. But as you can probably see my face, I've got the lovely butterfly rash today. My brain's a little bit foggy, so the person that I think I might have forgotten, don't hold it against me. I love everybody in this podcaster collection, and I love all of their colors. So I'm going to make sure and write all of their names in the description, and y'all should go check out all the different colorways. I think that Trisha did such a good job of capturing everybody's personality. When she talked to me about developing the colorway for YoungFolk Knits, she said that she could really see a lot of greens, and I'm like, yes, green is my absolute favorite color. So she showed me a few different colors that she had been dyeing and working on, and I was like, what if we add a little bit of lavender to it? And she made it happen and made it beautiful. So this is my colorway. It's called YoungFolk Knits, and this is on her 100% natural Shiniko base. Now, this is a merino rambouillet breed. It's like I think I need to do a little bit more research on it, but I think it is a breed that is an actual blend of merino and rambouillet. So the loft, the softness, it's just like everything amazing in one fiber. And she also, which is my favorite base, she also has that Shiniko base with tweed. Okay, so this is 89% natural US merino rambouillet, and then it has the like 11% of it is the tweed. So you can see all these super fun tweedy bits in it, and it's amazing. So what my plan is to do, I think, a 3-ply, and I am going to actually be spinning up some of the tweed and some of the plain Shiniko, and then I'm going to ply them together. And my goal here is to get a sweater spin going, and I think that'll give me just enough tweed to just have such an interesting fabric. And what I am leaning towards is a 3-ply DK weight that I'm trying to decide on a pattern. I either want to do the new Knitting for Olive sweater that should be coming out soon. It has that round bottom hem, and I would be doing that, knitting that along with some of the other people in my spinning group. Or I really like the DRK Everyday Sweater, which I could get with a 2-ply sport weight. I may have to do a 3-ply to get a sport weight. I've been getting light fingering lately with a 2-ply. So I'm going to sample. But I think either of those sweaters would just be absolutely amazing, and I really, really love these. I'm, in fact, very excited to start spinning that.
Tossed by the jealous waves of the sea, I'm not
Okay, something extremely exciting though I want to share is that y'all have helped me reach 30,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Thank you so much for your support. Like, I don't even, like, how is this even happening? I don't know, but thank you so much for your continued support over the last few years. It has been amazing, and y'all are the reason that I am still here on YouTube. So thank y'all for being here, for watching, for supporting this channel in ways that I did not know would even happen. And I wish that I could really express my gratitude in a way that mirrored my true feelings. I'm just so appreciative. And on that note, I have a little bit of something that I get to share back with y'all because you've helped me reach this milestone, and I cannot wait to show you. First of all, I recently got a Hot and Hammer roll top bag in their ice-dyed fabric. This is in the color marine, which I have been eyeing and loving. This is my colors. This makes me so happy to just look at. I think it's so beautiful. So New from Hot and Hammer sent me an extra one so that I could share it with one of y'all, and I think y'all are gonna love it. Also, New, everything you send smells so delicious. I love it. I've actually, in my bag, so in my Hide and Hammer bag, I've actually got a project I'm working on with some cotton merino. This is a secret test knit, so I can't really share a lot about it except that I'm using some delicious cotton merino in a yummy green color, and it goes perfectly in this bag. So I love it. And the other thing that I have two other things that I want to add to the gift, and that is some yarn. So Antonella gave me this delicious Lush Lino DK that I used to make my Colette top in for Sorry Nordland. And these are 115 grams gained. So they have 245 yards. That's a lot. And I wound this ball up, and I used like 1 gram of it literally to finish my bind off. So I weighed it, and it still says 115 grams. So I think there was a little bit extra on here. So this is a full skein, 115 grams, and it's 65% silk, 35% linen, and it's in the color Storm Cloud. So there's a lot of different things that you could make with this. One thing that I think would be super cute is a party line scarf. And if you would like to make that, then I would love to gift you the pattern. If you want to make something else, you do not have to make that. You can use this for whatever you would like. If you have a project that this would work in, then you can use it for anything you want. There's no stipulation whatsoever. But if you would like to have the party line scarf, then I would love to gift that to you as well. And one last thing is that I got some really fun stitch markers and progress keepers in from Yarn Experiments. Monica sent these to me, and she sent me quite a few of them, and I absolutely love these because they give me Taylor Swift friendship bracelet vibes. Now, this one says beekeeper, so I'm going to be keeping this one. Sorry. But I have quite a few other ones, and I am going to send you guys. So, like, here's one that says knit and one that says pearl. I'm going to add those in, and there's a couple of others in here. So I'm going to add that to the package as well. So there is a bag from Hide and Hammer, this gorgeous roll top bag. There is a full skein of Cozy Posy Yarn Co. Lush Lino DK in Storm Clouds, and there's a few stitch markers from Yarn Experiments / Progress Keepers. So I'm going to add some of those in as well. And if you would like, then I'd love to gift you the Party Line scarf too. So all you have to do is just comment on this video and mention that you are interested in the gift. I'm not going to put the word giveaway in the title because it triggers bots and everyone just starts getting attacked with messages saying that they have won the giveaway, and I know that gets really frustrating for y'all. It's extremely frustrating for me. So if that does happen anyway, please just know it is a bot. It is not me. I will not message or I will not comment and say, you know, you have won. I will never ask you to download an app and say, click here. I would never ask for money or anything like that. So the winner will be announced on a subsequent episode. After this one, I will announce the giveaway winner on here. I'll put it on the screen, and that is the only way that you will know that you have won. You will not be contacted via YouTube comments or anything like that. So just keep that in mind. I definitely want to help try to protect you all from scammers and bots. I'm so sorry that that is a thing. All right, y'all, thank you for hanging out with me a few days this week. I've had a lot of fun working on all of my projects, and I hope that you have enjoyed it as well. I'd love to hear what y'all are knitting on or what plans you have, so let me know in the comments because I always enjoy reading that. Don't forget, if you enjoy videos like this, then make sure and give it a like and hit that subscribe button. And until next time, happy knitting, y'all.